So this is the garden. We already started, but you can see how much plants overgrew in this little patio area. So we've managed to take out the weeds from here.
Oh my goodness.
And we've piled them up in the middle. And then hopefully we'll get rid of all of this, let it dry down, and it can be used as compost. And then we'll plant in some vegetables and fruits in here. But yeah, and that is a massive walnut tree. One there and one over there.
And those branches that what fell off 2 days ago.
Oh, from
we
the
had a big
thunderstorm.
Hailstone.
Oh man.
Thunderstorm, and it knocked off all those branches.
So if you can see
off the walnut tree.
And it's due to thunder the next few days.
Yeah.
We're meant to have hailstones for the next few days, so even though the sky is super blue today, apparently tomorrow it's not going to be.
Is that what it says?
That's what it says so far in the forecast, yeah. Just an update.
I'm doing something, eh?
So if you saw before, the garden was quite bad with weeds. We've managed to clear up quite a lot of it. So all the sides are almost completely clear. We planted some lettuce along this side. Some lovely lettuce, some purple and green lettuce. Angela and my mum are trying to fix up this side a bit because it got broken. These here are beetroot, so we're going to plant them next as well. We have to clear up this area. There's some rubbish and stuff we need to clear up.
That's it, you can see what's what.
I can see some tomatoes in there. Let's see what we have. These are the tomatoes. No, are they? Yeah. These are the tomatoes. Are these the cabbage?
Yeah, so we've got two types.
These
We've
are
got the spring cabbage and we've got the sweetheart cabbage.
So where are you going to plant them? They get really big.
Yeah, well,
we're going to do
some tires. Yeah.
Okay.
And so in the meantime, we're going to plant everything that we can. We put the tomatoes along that side.
Tomatoes are going to go along there.
And we'll put the beetroot along here.
The beetroot's along the back, so it should be nice and shaded for them.
And the cabbage, I don't know.
We haven't decided yet. I'll just show you the view at the back. It's quite lovely. And then we've got some tomatoes, and they're looking a bit better, but I don't know if you can see that they were a bit sad, but they're starting to perk up. These I need to pull off because they died, you know, these bottom leaves, but the top leaves are starting to look more green. These are beetroot, and some of them died, but most of them managed to survive because they were dehydrated. Like even this one is a beetroot, and hopefully it's gonna grow back up, you know. I'm hoping that it's gonna grow. This one, can you see the other leaves died, but there's just one standing, so I'm hoping that it's gonna survive. This is another tomato plant. This tomato plant is not so happy, but I don't know if it's gonna survive. It's looking a bit sad and thin. But yeah, these are our beetroot that we're trying to grow. Another tomato plant. I'm hoping that it's going to have some new growth that's going to be healthier. I don't know, it just seems very thin and spindly. It's not like my tomato plants that I had. And then we've got some, I think it's cabbage, but the cabbages are getting eaten. So look, something's eating all our cabbages. So I don't know. Another tomato plant, and the rest, one more tomato plant there, and then the rest are cabbages. So I think a lot of things are eating the cabbage. We need to find something to protect them. Oh, look, I found a snail. Is it empty? Oh, I think it's empty. So yeah, and it was raining earlier, and it was like, if you can see the sky, it's quite cloudy, but now it's starting to clear up and the sun's really nice. So I need the warmth, at least I can get a bit of warm sun. But we cleared up this garden. If you saw from my Instagram, it was really kind of like bad and overgrown. We planted some more vegetables or fruit. These are peppers. I'm not sure. I think they're just bell peppers. So that's what we've planted. This area was like that, and we just cleared a space so we can plant some of these peppers, and I think we'll clear more and get some more veggies and fruit to plant here as well. Inside the patio, we also planted some more peppers. These peppers we saw second, so we bought the other peppers first, and then when we moved further down the market we saw these peppers, and they look so much more healthier. They're luscious green, they've got flowers on them. Peppers are already coming, even though they're so tiny. So yeah, you can see little peppers coming already, the flowers coming. So these peppers, it's kind of amazing actually how quickly they've flowered. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing actually. If they flowered too early, are they gonna stop growing? Hopefully they grow nice and tall. And then we also got some cucumber. We believe this is cucumber because we got the bags mixed up and we didn't label them, but we think this is cucumber. We bought 3. 1, 2, 3. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to train them to run up and over that wall. Yeah, so they don't interfere with the lettuce that are low down. So we'll try and train them to run up, because cucumber are running plants, so they run very long, and yeah, so hopefully we can do that. I'll show you the rest of the things that we already planted. So the tomato plants are looking good. The beetroot has recovered from its trauma, most of them. Even this one, it's still alive, even though it's just got 1 leaf, so we'll see if any new ones come up. And this one also, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a tiny beetroot right there that got destroyed a bit, but it's still holding strong. It's trying its best, so we'll see. Then we got the cabbage here. The slugs are loving them, and snails. I've seen some really big snails that I've been trying to get rid of. But yeah, there's a tomato plant there. Tomato plant here that needs help standing up. And then in this corner, we decided to plant these 2 courgettes. Now, the reason why we planted the courgettes and the cucumber at opposite ends is because they can crossbreed, and we didn't want, you know, they can cross-pollinate, and we didn't want like watery courgettes or foody cucumbers, because we don't like the cross-pollination of cucumber and courgettes. We don't think it tastes very nice, so we're trying to keep them separate. So we're going to try and run the courgettes up and along this fence here. yeah, so we'll see how it goes. That's our little garden project. Look what the ants did. They have, I guess they finished. There's a few ants crawling, but they've actually, they've actually covered the hole with all these bits of stick and leaf and rubble. They've covered the hole, so I'm assuming underneath all of that there's a big colony of ants living their best life. Oh my days, it's crazy. I can't believe it. They didn't stop all day, all night until it was complete. Wow. So we have just planted these beautiful flowers. We have 2 trays. What do you call it? Trays. Trays. What do you call it? I've forgotten the name, but anyway, 2 trays of flowers that are going to go on the veranda. So these pretty ones are called petunias. We have no idea what these are, so if you know, let us know. And then this one, we don't know either, but it looks so pretty. And then we did the same here, but they're different colours. So the orange version and the orange version of this pretty flower. It's really pretty. I loved it. I chose these 2 because I really like them. And here in Portugal, plants are so cheap. So these are £1 a plant. Not £1, €1, which is about 80 pence. These are 80 cents per plant, which is about 60p. You can't buy anything, not even seeds, for 60p. So we're just shocked at how cheap everything is. And then we also bought some aubergine and some, what was it? Watermelon. As you can see, the cucumbers are growing so long or tall. We've attached string to the wall all along here, and then also up to this washing line, so the cucumber has enough space to run along. As you can see, it's wrapping around here nicely and around here. So, and they already have females. We tried to self-pollinate them, so hopefully they will actually grow bigger. Time will tell. We also brought some new runner beans, and it's already wrapping around this stick. It will also grow up and along and wherever it can attach to. But it's amazing, they're getting so big. There's a space there where we've pulled up a lettuce and had it for our dinner today. It was delicious. Look at these beautiful flowers, so lovely. And here the courgettes were originally planted together, but we decided to separate them because it was just too close. As you can see, they're getting quite big. This was very, very small, and in the last, I say, 4 days it's just shot up, and now they're the same size. If anything, this one is starting to look bigger, which is crazy how it's changed so much. This flower was open yesterday. It's a male flower, and now it's closed again. Hopefully we get some female flowers, but in a day or so this one will probably begin to bloom as well. Another male flower. So exciting. But yeah, it's really coming along. The cabbages, well, what can I say, they're getting eaten alive, and we're trying our best, but it's not easy. Look at the poor cabbage. The caterpillars and slugs and snails are just loving it, so at least they're getting some grub. This tomato plant is growing nice. We have lovely flowers there, so hopefully we'll get some tomatoes in a month or so. But there's 2 tomato plants that are just terrible. This one, it's about to die any minute. It's just getting worse and worse no matter what we do. We're going to try and feed it and see if it's okay, but yeah, we'll see what we can do. I'm not sure if it's going to survive though. Here are our watermelon. Not really sure what to make of it. It is actually growing, but I'm not sure these containers are big enough for the watermelon. But it's growing, which is a good sign, I guess. We'll see what happens. That even looks like a flower. So yeah, but they look a bit pale. We'll see. Here we have some more runner beans, all running up the stick already. Can see an ant running up the runner bean. So we've got 4 here, and they should eventually run up there. And we also have another one here, which we're hoping will run across this string. Wow, the flower's starting to open, so pretty. And the peppers are getting so big, especially this bad boy, it's massive. These were looking so sad for so long, and now they're getting a nice dark green colour. They're getting taller. This one has just gotten really tall. I don't know what's in the soil where he's planted, but really happy. Soon we should get some buds coming, and then eventually some, I believe they're going to be chili peppers. We'll see. But nice pretty flowers. And we'll go down to our aubergine. Not sure how these are doing. They're not having big growth spurts, but they are okay. Flowers keep coming, but no male flowers, so we can't even help. No female flowers, so we can't even help it. We had to move one of the peppers because it just wasn't doing well where it was before. Probably too much competition. But yeah, and finally our onions. which are just getting so big. I can't believe it. They're just shooting up. Not long before we'll be able to pick them and eat them and put them in our salad. So yeah, it's super fun to garden. You should do it. And we've grown so much in such a tiny space. You don't need much space at all.